Story of the Little Firefly. Once upon a time, in a lush forest, there lived a little firefly named Spark. Spark was a tiny firefly, who was always feeling insecure and doubted her abilities. She used to compare herself with other fireflies, who were much bigger and brighter than her. One night, Spark was feeling sad and lonely, as she saw all the other fireflies shining so bright in the dark forest. She felt like she was not good enough, and was never going to shine like the others. She tried her best to shine brighter, but it didn't work. Then one day, Spark met an old and wise owl who lived in the forest. The owl listened to Spark's problems and gave her some advice. The owl told Spark that everyone is unique and has their own talents and abilities, and it is not good to compare oneself with others. The owl then gave Spark a special advice, which was to fly up high and look down at the forest, and she would realize how important her little light was in the big, dark forest. Spark took the owl's advice and flew up high, and as she looked down, she saw that her little light was shining bright and was visible to everyone in the forest. She realized that even though she was small, her light was important and could make a difference. From that day on, Spark stopped comparing herself to others and started believing in herself. She realized that her light was unique and special, and she should be proud of who she was. And so, Spark started to shine her light with pride and joy, and the other animals in the forest started to notice her. They were amazed at how bright and beautiful she was and started to appreciate her for who she was. Spark learned that being herself was the best thing she could do, and her light shone brighter than ever before. She was no longer the little firefly who felt insecure, but a bright and beautiful firefly who believed in herself and her own abilities. And that is the story of Spark the little firefly who learned to believe in herself and shine bright.